Welcome to today's version of Fab Friday. Our topic today is feedback with Google Docs, and we're going to talk about three different things. We're going to talk about the comment mode, the suggest feature, and an add-on called Cosenza. First, a little background on how I got interested in talking about this topic today. I recently ran into a survey that had been done by McGraw-Hill Education. The highlight statement from that survey is, of more than 2,600 U.S. college students, shows that students are embracing technology for its ability to help them learn more effectively through continual feedback. This should be of great interest to educators. Peter Cohen, the president of U.S. Education for McGraw-Hill, adds to this statement with these two quotes. Students today have an almost insatiable hunger for instant and continual feedback. By using technology to deliver learning experiences that leverage these motivations, we can capitalize on an enormous opportunity to improve learning outcomes. Adaptive learning technology provides just that kind of actionable, real-time feedback, and it does so in a way that is incredibly personalized. It's gratifying to see these technologies align so perfectly with college students' own motivations. And I believe that we can say all students there, not just college students. So our topic today includes Google, and Google Docs gives us three excellent features as ways to give continual and immediate feedback to our students to help leverage their learning outcomes. So let's take a look at each one of these three features that are built into Google Docs. I'm going to click on Google Docs here, and I'm going to bring up a document that I've already started. And we're going to take a look at each one of these features. First of all, we're going to take a look at the suggest mode. And the way to get into suggest mode is to go over here on the right-hand side of the screen where it says editing. And there's a little tiny triangle there that if you click on that, you can see that then the suggesting mode is underneath that. Suggesting mode is excellent if you are trying to make suggestions as to different words that could be used in the text itself. For example, we have a statement here. It says this phrase fails to answer some basic questions about its rather context. Now, one suggestion that I might be would be to delete rather. And if I do that, then this is what happens. I could reject that and come back here and instead add the word vague. Some basic questions about its rather vague contents. And what happens then is these suggesting comments over here are shown to the author, and if they click on the check mark, then the author can accept that change and say, yep, that's a good idea, I want to do that. Or they can hit the X and say, nope, I don't like that idea, and then it will go away. Comment mode, on the other hand, is where you can make comments about different things within the text. And here I could say it can be answered fairly easily. And I can come up, I highlight these words, I come over here to comment, I click comment, and I can say, yes, if you know a lot about Shakespeare. And then when I click comment, it will be added. Now the teacher or the author of this document could then come in and reply to me and give me an answer to that comment or to that statement that I have just made. So that is the suggesting feature and the comment feature. And you can see they each have different strengths as to when you might use one as opposed to the other. The suggesting mode, if you want to help change words, put in punctuations, etc. The comment mode, when you want to talk about the ideas or the things that are being expressed and need to type a whole statement. Now, the third one that I have to show you today is an add-on. And when you go across the top here, you have File, Edit, View, Insert, and then a column that's called Add-ons. And when you click on that, you can go down here and get add-ons if you don't already have Cosenza Shortcut. If you already have it, it will show up here, and I can open Cosenza Shortcut. Now, what will initially happen when you first open this is that it will take you into their website, and it will ask you to create a group of students in which to add this particular document to. You can see I've already been in here and that I've added a couple of comments already. I'm going to go up here where it says open this conversation on Cosenza, and it will then open up my document, and you will see the words that are highlighted where I made those particular comments or those particular suggestions. The reason you might want to use this is that it offers you the ability to do verbal comments, where we haven't been able to do that with Google so far. So if I open up this document, now you can see where I've highlighted where it comes from was my first one, and I can then play the comment that I put in there.
I believe that we need a question mark here.
And then you can see I highlighted the word what, and if I play that
I think
comment,
what needs to be capitalized.
And I could continue to add comments. I can add either text comments, verbal comments. This particular feature lets you add lessons in case you see a student making a lot of mistakes over and over again. And this last one lets me add teaching skills, of which you have set up ahead of time into this particular document. And so this adds a really quick and fast way in order to be able to do verbal comments, and the students can also have access to this, and they can then also put in verbal comments. And so it's a real quick way in order to be able to have those comments going back and forth between students and teachers. Back here to my Google slide presentation, when you click on comment feature, suggesting feature, or Cosenza shortcut, you will go to information that will tell you about them, how to use them, and in case you've forgotten the directions that I have given you today. If you would like to have access to this particular Google slide presentation, this is the address that you would need to go to. It is goo.gl/M, an 8, a small b, a small e, a small h, and a small z. If you type that address into your address bar, you should be able to get to this Google Slides presentation, and all of those links should be live and active for you. I hope you've enjoyed this session of Fab Friday.